One of those days when you felt that nothing will go right? And have you ever had a best friend, a very close one to your heart? It's a wonderful feeling, right? Friends prevent us from isolation and loneliness. They give us needed companionship too. Moreover, friends can increase our sense of belonging and purpose. But on the other hand, it is not guaranteed that they will be at the worst of times. Suddenly, they could disappear and leave us on our own. Well, as I said, nothing in life is guaranteed. People may come and go in our lives. There will always be someone who lets us down, someone who hurts us at the spur of the moment, no matter how good friends they are. They are bound to let us down at least once during the duration of our friendship. Even if your friends always have your back and are there to support you, you have to keep in mind that everybody has their lives of their own. Everybody has their own problems, worries, and troubles to deal with. So the only person you can rely on entirely is yourself. Anyway, you may wonder what those two aspects have in common. Being abandoned by your friends and not being able to get out of bed in the morning. Apparently, a lot. 5 years ago, my beloved grandfather died. A person I could trust fully. He was always there for me, my best friend. It was the time when my life turned upside down and collapsed completely. Suddenly, all of my friends disappeared. They weren't there when times were tough. Isn't that what they mean by farewell friends? But at that particular moment, not only did I feel abandoned, but also I felt hopeless, powerless, and pointless. But after some time, my experience brought me into realization that if I was to survive in this world, I would have to develop a higher level of inner strength to achieve something. To put in another way, I would have to get out of this metaphorical bed. For example, look at the Vincent van Gogh, a very popular artist. Almost everybody look up to his work nowadays. His paintings are among the most expensive in the world. But when he was alive, he remained poor and virtually unknown. Almost everybody was telling him that he was a failure. Everybody was telling him that he was a misfiring. Everybody was telling him that he was terrible. It wasn't until he plucked enough courage to keep creating art in a way that was the best for him, in a way that was the most inspiring for him, in a way that was true to him. So, for that particular reason, I consider him a big inspiration because he remained true to himself no matter what had came in the way. So remember that as soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live.